Hey there, it's your guy Allison back again with another juicy breakdown on the subtle art of attraction. Imagine this. You're at a party, the music's bumping. You spot a girl across the room, and there's a magnetic pull that draws you in. You start chatting, but suddenly, doubt kicks in. Is she into you, or just being polite? Sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. The fear of misreading a girl's signals is real. But what if I told you there's a secret language she's speaking with her body right now, just waiting for you to decode it? That's right. In today's video, we're diving deep into 7 unmistakable signs a girl likes you, so you'll never be left wondering again. Ready to level up your game? Let's jump right in. All right, guys, let's get into it. We've all been there, standing in front of a girl we're drawn to, hoping for some magical sign that tells us, yes, she's into you. And I get it. Approaching someone with that uncertainty lingering in your mind can feel like walking into the unknown. But here's a secret. Girls have an entire language they speak without ever uttering a word. And that language, it's all in their body. If you learn to read it, you'll know exactly what she's feeling. Now, I know you're thinking, it can't be that simple, right? Well, understanding a girl's body language isn't rocket science, but it does require some awareness and practice. And that's why I'm here, to guide you through 7 key signs that a girl likes you, so you can walk away from today with the confidence to read those subtle cues like a pro. Sign number 1, eye contact, the window to her soul. Let's start with eye contact. This is one of the most powerful and telling signs of attraction. They say that the eyes are the window to the soul. And in this case, they're definitely a window to her feelings. If a girl likes you, her eyes will give her away before anything else does. You see, when we're attracted to someone, we instinctively want to look at them more. But it's not just about how much she's looking at you, it's about how she's doing it. If you catch her holding eye contact for just a beat longer than usual, she's not just idly staring, she's connecting. Pay attention to whether her gaze lingers on yours, even when there are other things going on around her. Does she hold your gaze when she's speaking, or does she sneak glances at you when she thinks you're not watching? These are all signs that she's interested. Here's a tip. Try maintaining eye contact with her for a few seconds longer than normal. If she holds it, or if she looks away with a smile, that's a pretty solid indicator that she's feeling the chemistry too. Remember, our eyes can communicate emotions that words can't always express. So if you see her eyes light up when she looks at you, it's time to take notice. Sign number 2, her smile shines brighter around you. Smiling is another strong signal that she's into you. But don't mistake every smile as a sign of attraction. You need to be able to differentiate between a polite smile and a genuine one. When a girl genuinely likes someone, her smile will look effortless, her eyes might crinkle a bit, and she'll just seem to glow in your presence. It's called a Duchenne smile, and it's often accompanied by a warm, welcoming expression that you can just feel is real. When a girl's smile is genuine, it's like the whole room brightens up, and she seems to beam sunshine right at you. If she's flashing that smile, even when you're not doing anything particularly funny or charming, she might just be happy to be around you. It's her body's way of showing joy and excitement. That's a clear indicator that you're making her feel good, and that's a huge plus. Here's where context comes into play. Is she smiling at you even during moments of silence or when you're just making casual conversation? Is her smile laced with a bit of shyness or intrigue? Those are subtle signs that her attraction is more than surface level. When you catch a girl smiling in these situations, you know she's feeling something deeper. Sign number 3, she can't keep her hands to herself. Touch is a potent indicator of attraction. Think of it as her way of bridging the physical distance between you two. When a girl likes you, she'll look for excuses to initiate contact. This could be something as subtle as brushing her hand against yours when she's talking, or playfully tapping your arm when she laughs. It's her way of testing the waters and seeing how you respond. Physical touch releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which creates a sense of intimacy and trust. If she's initiating this touch, it means she's comfortable with you and might want to see how close you're willing to get. Does she lean in closer when she's talking to you? Does she sit or stand just a little too close for what would be considered friend zone proximity? These are her ways of inching towards you, both physically and emotionally. But here's the key. Don't jump to conclusions if she's touchy with everyone. Some people are naturally more tactile. Instead, pay attention to how she reacts when she touches you. Does she pull away quickly, or does she let her hand linger just a moment longer? It's in that subtle lingering touch where attraction often reveals itself. If her touch seems intentional and reserved for you, then she's showing you she's interested. Sign number 4, hair play, the flirtatious dance of attraction. Hair play. When a girl is attracted to a guy, she might start fiddling with her hair more often than usual. This could mean twirling a strand around her finger, smoothing her hair behind her ear, or tossing her hair to one side in a gentle, alluring movement. Why does she do this? It's because her hair is often seen as a symbol of femininity and beauty, and when she's focused on making an impression, she might unconsciously draw attention to it. Hair play can also be a sign of nervous excitement. When a girl is attracted, she may fidget or move around more as a way of releasing that pent-up energy. It's a subtle but effective way of getting you to notice her. And if she's looking at you while doing it with a slight smile or a shy expression, then she's definitely trying to get your attention. Now, don't get confused. Hair play alone isn't a guaranteed sign of interest. Look for it in combination with other signals like eye contact or leaning in. If she's doing all three, then she's practically putting out a neon sign that says, "Hey, I'm into you." Sign number 5, leaning in, creating your own personal bubble. This one's all about proximity. When we're interested in someone, we tend to lean in closer to them, even without realizing it. It's like creating your own personal bubble where the rest of the world fades away and it's just the two of you. When a girl leans in towards you during conversation, she's not just closing the physical gap. She's showing that she's invested in what you're saying and wants to be closer to you, both mentally and physically. Imagine this. You're at a noisy bar or a crowded party, and she's leaning in to hear you better, her shoulder gently brushing yours. That's her way of saying, "I want to be in your space." It's an invitation for you to take things a step further, to engage more intimately. This is especially true if she's leaning in while maintaining that electrifying eye contact and smiling. But it's not just about leaning towards you. Pay attention to where her feet and shoulders are pointing. If her entire body is angled in your direction, that's a strong sign she's fully engaged and focused on you. She's letting her guard down and creating a small world that just includes the two of you. Sign number 6, mirroring, the subconscious dance of attraction. Mirroring is one of the most fascinating and subtle signs of attraction. When a girl mirrors your actions, she's not just copying you for fun. It's a subconscious way of showing that she's in sync with you. This could mean picking up her glass for a drink right after you do, crossing her legs in the same way, or even matching your speech patterns and tone. Why does this happen? It's called the chameleon effect, and it's our brain's way of building rapport and trust with someone we're drawn to. When a girl mirrors your actions, it's a sign that she's comfortable with you and feels a connection on a deeper level. She's essentially telling you, we're on the same wavelength. Here's a pro tip. Test this out by subtly changing your posture or gesturing in a certain way. If you notice her doing something similar shortly after, that's your confirmation that she's tuned into you and feeling that unspoken bond. Sign number 7, fidgeting, nervous energy on display. When a girl is really into a guy, sometimes her body can't help but betray her feelings through tiny movements and fidgeting. This could be tapping her foot, playing with her jewelry, or even adjusting her clothes frequently. It's her body's way of channeling that nervous excitement she feels around you. Watch for these small signs of restlessness when she's around you. If she's fidgeting more than usual, it's likely because she's trying to manage the flood of emotions and energy she feels in your presence. In fact, studies show that the more a woman is attracted to a man, the more she might touch her face during a conversation. This can range from a quick touch of the lips to a soft stroke of the cheek or a playful touch on her chin. So if you notice her touching her face a lot or adjusting her hair and clothes repeatedly, it's probably because she's a little nervous and very much interested.